Hey friends, welcome back to the front porch. It's been a while. We seek to give you a good word of encouragement as we go through some difficult days, and the days have been difficult. I apologize for being away. We've been away for about 3 weeks with these. My wife had rotator cuff surgery. I want to be sure I said it right. I said rotary cuff one time and got a lot of laughs out of that. But she is recouping from that and doing very well. But we want to just have a little time to help her get healed up before we jump back into our Front Porch Faith series. We want to send today's broadcast out to Charles and Betty Ann Schubert and our friends at the Stilley House. We're so grateful that they watch our Front Porch Faith series so faithfully, and it's an encouragement to them, and that encourages us. Today I want to talk about good works. A few months ago, I had the opportunity to talk with somebody, and I asked them just point blank. I said, "Are you sure of your salvation?" And their response to me was, "Well, yeah, I've been a good man, and I've tried to be real good to people, and that's great. That's great, but we are saved by grace through faith." And I went on to explain that. Good works are important, though. They're good demonstrations of our love and faith. We're in the middle of a 3 CD project called Strings of Praise, and on the first CD I went back to the hymn book and recorded an old song called "We Are One in the Spirit," and the whole idea and the whole message behind the song is they'll know we are Christians by our love, and good works are a good way to extend love and to be an example of that. I want to share the story behind this song. This song dates back several years in our ministry. But first, let's hear from the word of the Lord about this. Quite simply, I'm going to read from James chapter 2 and verse 26. It says simply, "For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also." Several years ago, I was given a pastor friend of mine, Brother Richard Beck, there in Paducah, Kentucky, a ride to Nashville in our motorhome. We'd been up doing some ministry dates, and he always inspires me by the way he lives his life. He is really on fire for the Lord and has been since I've known him, and he goes, I call him the Energizer Bunny. He does an awful lot, and I just mentioned that to him in the coach that night on the way to Nashville. I said, "I just really admire all the things you do." And he stopped me right there. He said, "You need to understand something." He said, "I just want to live my life in such a manner that when I finally see Jesus, that I will have achieved a crown that's just worthy of laying at his feet." And that just spoke volumes to me. And I said, there's a song in there. So as we consider what our good works do and what they project, and it's just a good way to show who we belong to. Let me share with you the song that came from that conversation. It's called "May My Crowns Be Worth Casting at Your Feet." With every drop of blood you shed on Calvary, oh sacrificial Lamb of God, you purchased me. At the vastness of your wondrous love, oh I stand amazed to think that on a rugged cross you took my place. And when I read of my rewards as crowns that lay in store, for when my time on earth is finally through, I'm overcome with shame, for I know who took my blame, and humbly I will give them back to you. May the way I live my life be pleasing in your eyes. I only long to hear you say, "Well done." I'm not worthy of the prize bought by your own sacrifice, but Jesus, until my race is run, may my works show the world what I believe. May my crowns be worth casting at your feet. Never let me miss an opportunity to lead a soul who's lost to you eternally. Instill in me a servant's heart, that I may be an example of your love to someone in need. After all that you went through, there's nothing I could do to deserve what you've destined for me. So till I meet you in the air, Lord, this will be my prayer, that my crowns are worth casting at your feet. May the way I live my life be pleasing in your eyes. I only long to hear you say, well done. I'm not worthy of the prize bought by your own sacrifice, but Jesus, until my race is run, may my works show the world what I believe, and may my crowns be worth casting at your feet. May my crowns be worth casting at your feet. May our actions show who we belong to. God bless you, friends.